All right, welcome students to American History 2. This is part 2. I wanted to provide my face in part 2 of the introduction just so you guys could put a face with a name. Just a little bit about me really quickly. My name's Lucas Bruff. I've been teaching here at Davison for about 8 years full-time. There are two of us that teach here full-time, myself and Gerald Bosch. I teach primarily the American History courses, and Gerald Bosch teaches the majority of the World History courses, or as we call them here, World Civilization. So if you're ever interested in taking World Civilization, definitely take Bosch. But I'm teaching also a lot of high school students, as is the case with this class. Due to our CCP program, about 80% of my students these days are high school students. And so I wanted to give you all just a little bit of the how here that we left off of in the last video, and that is how are you going to be graded. So I'm going to go right into the syllabus. I'm not going to read everything word for word, all right? I'm just going to hit some of the highlights here. And one of the big highlights here is the grading. So for the grading, you're going to notice that you have lecture quizzes. And lecture quizzes is the first category here. It's worth 25% of your grade. What is a lecture quiz? A lecture quiz is a quiz on a lecture, all right? Sometimes, like in American History 1, I have a lot of personal lectures that I've uploaded. In this class, I have study.com videos. You can click on this video and this link, and you'll see a video and a transcript, all right? How do I get to study.com videos? Make sure you access this link if you want to log into these study.com videos. There's nothing to pay for in this class, all right? So make sure you click on this link. It will give you the login information. A couple of students have already emailed me because they've tried to use their DCCC credentials for their email or for Moodle. Make sure you're using their credentials that I have provided you. Just pulling from memory, I think it's student at davisoncccc.edu, and the password's password, all right? But make sure you click on that link. Once you're in, you should be in and be able to click on basically any of these lecture videos, all right? But I'm going to click on the very first one here. What did the Northern economy look like before the Civil War? So what you're going to notice with this video is that you can watch the video, all right, or you can read the transcript. I don't care which one you do, or if you want to do a little bit of both. Sometimes students will have the video playing in the background while they read. That's totally up to you. I do recommend that as you're reading over these videos that you take notes, or listening, however you prefer, that you take notes, all right? You're going to get very frustrated if you're trying to Google the answers, all right? You need to take notes because these quizzes, you'll see a lot of these questions again whenever it's time to take your midterm exam, okay? So the quizzes then, as you'll see here, quiz 1, you actually take that as many times as you like until the due date. Once the due date passes, that's it. You don't get any more shots. So please don't email me wanting more attempts. I give you unlimited attempts. I grade the highest score, but you have to take it before the due date passes. All right. Midterm and final exam. This is going to be worth 40%, 20% per assessment. You'll get 3 attempts at these. And again, these build on the quizzes. That's why it's important that you guys are taking notes as you are going along. That way you're preparing yourself for the midterm and the final. You get 3 attempts at the midterm and the final, roughly 30 questions for the midterm and the final. The assignments category is worth 35% of your grade. All right, so the assignments category, assignments will be like video reflections. Sometimes I'll have primary documents. We'll have discussion boards. Sometimes I'll have items that you submit online. One thing to keep in mind with assignments is always remember you can't submit them late, number 1. Number 2, academic integrity. So don't forget about plagiarism, all right? Plagiarism is passing off anybody else's work as your own. So if you copy 2 sentences from another person, that is plagiarism. You'll receive a 0 on the assignment, all right? If you copy a sentence from your friend or from a website, I mean, any of that is plagiarism. Passing off someone else's work without giving them credit for that work is considered plagiarism, all right? So please be mindful of that. I do read all of your assignments, all right? So make sure that you are very mindful of plagiarism as you're going along. The best way to contact me is email. I try to get back with people within 24 hours. You're also welcome to call me if you like. You're welcome to come to campus if you want to experience the campus life here. you're feel free to come by during my office hours or set up an appointment. Most people email me, and I usually get back within 24 hours. All right. So I think I've hit the highlights here. I would recommend using Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. You need to have a strong internet connection in order to perform well in this course. All right. So those are the highlights here of the how, and I look forward to seeing you more in the class.